Can we please stop with the gas and the diarrhea talk? I'm holding back puke. I swallowed it a little bit earlier when you were talking about your Jack-in-the-Box fiascos.
It's Sweeney's mustache. Oh, it's Sweeney's mustache. One day I'm gonna see us on trending.
What's going on, fellas? Leroy Cannonball, Jimothy Spider. We got a cutscene real quick. Let's get this out of the way. We'll be right back.
Here's the results.
Right. Sorry to be late and all. We survived a horrific condor crash, fought an endless horde of monsters from hell, and barely escaped with our lives. But how's your day been?
Well, it's about goddamn time.
Holy.
What?
Show some respect. It's Colonel Victor Hoffman.
It's an honor, sir. A real hell of an honor.
Shared sentiment, soldier. That's why you're here. Best of the best. This here's Hannah Cole. She's my number one on this covert operation. She knows a lot about science things and is, well, in general, quite pleasant to be around.
Advanced degrees in biochemistry, toxicology, chemistry, and science things. Thanks, Hoff. Anyway, good to finally meet you.
What kind of operation is this?
Hannah? Now, what we're looking at is a schematic of the Pahanu Cog bunker, designation Sanctum. It never served its true purpose, instead becoming a burial site at the end of the Locust War. And now, well, it's a full-blown swarm hive. I need you to infiltrate and plant a chemical bomb at its heart so we can kill them from the inside out. It's a high-risk mission. But if we get this right, we could wipe out those bastards and use what we've learned to save the entire goddamn planet. Now, I've made promises to the COG. And through my people on the mainland, I've made promises to you. Complete the objective, and I will deliver. Questions?
Whatever the mission, sir, we're in.
What?
Beats the hell out of retirement.
Well then, what are we waiting for?
All right, team. You'll be infiltrating the base from its main entrance. All of our recon efforts indicate it remains fully powered by the thermal reactor. Once inside, you'll need to access the bottom floor. It's 20 levels down, but the elevator system will ease the burden.
What kind of recon operation did you run?
We sent a few teams of DBs, but lost contact. Truth is, we needed somebody with access. Keegan, you're up.
I'm on.
And so here we are, infiltrate the bunker. And I gotta wonder what's in store for us here.
I'm not a gambling man. I know that you are. We talked a little bit about your past in the Saints Row 2 playthrough. But if I were a gambling man, I'd bet everything I got right now that we're going to end up shooting some aliens.
Wow, talk about reaching for a long shot. Of course we're gonna fight some aliens. That didn't need to be said.
Okay, I get it. You know, you're touchy about your gambling addiction, your gambling past. You have a problem, and it's a lot like alcoholism. It doesn't just go away. It's a disease.
This is exactly why I don't tell you things. I mean, I told you that in confidence, and now you just keep rubbing my nose in it. My face is completely rubbed in it.
Always seeing the dark side of things. I mean, look at it this way. Your nose could be rubbed in something a lot worse. I mean, I got a new puppy at home, and he is going ham on the carpets. I hate getting a new dog. I'd almost rather have a baby. You know, a newborn baby at the house. I've done that too, and that is not near as hard. If they poop, at least it's in a diaper. You clean it up real quick, get yourself back to bed. And what is up with little puppies always having diarrhea? It's they don't have real poops. Very hard to clean up.
Speaking of getting cleaned up, we're gonna be decontaminated here. I could use that. I've been showering over at the YMCA, as my wife has officially kicked me out of the house for the time being. It makes no sense. It's not her house to be kicking me out. Last I checked, she didn't put a down payment on the mortgage. And
Spider, get off this subject right now. I bring in a little anecdote, a cute little thing about my new dog, and now you're talking about marital problems. This is not the place we want to be. This is a bad start to the episode. I gotta feel like it's only gonna get worse.
Footage man thinks about taking that retro Lancer, decides not to, and we got a new little task here: override security protocols.
I haven't seen this footage. I'm seeing it for the first time, just like you. But there was a note from production that there is a lot of this in this episode. A lot of just watching this mustachioed man typing in numbers onto a computer. Not very compelling. Should probably think about cutting some of it out.
Hey, you're going down a slippery slope right there. You don't want to tell production how to do their job, because then they might be coming in and start telling us how to do our job.
Very good point, but at the same time, we're just sitting here. It's a lot of downtime. We got some lights flickering. So that's happening. Looking at a med pack of some kind. This is as dry as can be.
You know, you bringing up the word dry, it reminds me of why the fight started with my wife. She overcooked the steaks. Again.
Spider, we got action. Again, we're not talking about your marriage. Got robots coming in. They're missing arms and... What is that coming out of their arms? Is that,
It looks like leeches. Blowing ourselves up. Okay, let's not go close range with those guys. Seems like they have a self-destruct ability. Oh, there it is.
Footage man, good job getting out of the way. A little dive action. Man, it looks like he's got some wet stuff on his head. I hope that's not blood. Thankfully, the game kind of wiped it away. It's no longer there.
I don't know how it would be blood, as we got this guy hanging off the ceiling. Look at him. This is a unit.
Footage man taking the prompt from the game and using Max Ultimate ability. He needs to be doing that more. I don't know if the game's going to keep prompting him to do that. Just do your job, Footage man.
Frag coming in. Good call with the frag. He's going to go 2 for here. That one didn't seem to do any damage. Now, what is this thing he's shooting at there, Cannonball?
Oh, man, it looks like a... You know, you ever play Pokemon? It looks like an evolved form of the first guys we were shooting. Right? This looks like the second evolution, maybe even the third evolution. It's got a dang Gatling gun on top of it. Yeah, I think that warrants a third evolution type.
Yeah, well, if you're going to bring up Pokemon, I gotta say, who cares what type of EV training this dude's doing? I want to know what he's doing in the gym. Look at these guns, Cannonball, and I'm not talking about what's on top of them.
Oh, he's mildly shredded. He's mildly shredded. I was at least twice as big when I played in the league.
Now, really, I'm finding that hard to believe that you were twice as big as this. Do you have a picture, perchance, or any type of evidence of this?
Finally killing this dude, and to your point, how do I got the guy who's 5'1" calling me out? You never even sniffed a gym, let alone been in one.
I don't think I want to sniff a gym. I don't think anyone wants to do that.
It's a common phrase. Don't get caught up in the logistics here.
Shock grenade. Upon detonation, the shock grenade creates a shock zone. Who would have thought? Which electrocutes any enemies within its field to plant the grenade on a wall as a trap. Press B. Here's more of that footage you're talking about, typing in the code.
Well, at this point, he's typed it in 3 times. Why doesn't he just tell one of the other guys what the code is? Is that not allowed? I'm not a military guy, but just for ease of access. I mean, what happens if he dies? Let's say that, of course, we're going to come back. It's a game. We respawn. But in a real-life situation, if Keegan, I believe is his name, if he dies, the other 2 are, poop out of luck, really. Because what are they going to do? They don't know the code.
This thing's called a tri-shot, but to me, it's just an old-school Gatling gun. I'm not going to call the state of Rhode Island Rocky Road. Why am I going to call a Gatling gun a tri-shot?
Well, how about I meet you halfway? How about Rocky Rhode Island? Just an entire You know, I could see Texas doing something like that. They got so much room as he blows up the last man. They got so much room. They love food down there. Why don't they just get, like... Do you smell what I'm stepping in?
What is with you with smelling today? Enough with the smelling. I don't want to smell anything. How about that? If I could, I'd get my nostrils removed. There's so much hair up there, I can't smell anything anyway. So now that I think about it, the point is moot.
Looking like the door's stuck. Yep. Gonna pop her back under. I love this dude. I love his energy. He's taking that they don't pay me enough stance. They don't pay me enough to be crawling around on the ground. I mean, this dude's probably 50 years old. Look at his haircut. This is not a young man. I don't blame him. Do they have knee pads on? Maybe I might do it in knee pads.
Now you know what's gonna get you. It's not the knees. It's the elbows. If you're on your hands and knees, sometimes something happens. You gotta grab something and you end up on your elbow. That's what really kills you. That elbow pain is nothing to mess with.
Now we're gotta plant a bomb in the heart of the hive. Well, actually, now we gotta call the elevator. They keep changing the objective. Now we're going down the elevator shaft. Looks like we're gonna do a little bit of Spider's pastime, little pole dance in here.
Cannonball, for the 8th time today, I'm not a stripper. I don't strip. Stop insinuating that, especially on camera.
Making it look easy, not surprised this dude is a certified bad mother effer. Very cool dude out here. Inspiring, really. Inspiring. We talked about the age. We talked about the beautiful hair. The facial hair combo. Everything just works. You know, if I could borrow a line from Todd Howard, it just works.
The one thing I don't enjoy is how creepy it is in here. You see, look at this. What are these things? There's like beating hearts, intestines. What is going on in here, big guy?
Shock grenade out. It didn't do a darn thing to anybody. Way to go, footage man, being terrible. There we go.
I tell you, Footage Man is probably the best barrel shooter on the west side of America. You know, I put him against any barrel shooter. This dude is good. And he's about to die, actually, from a little naked mutant.
Watch out, I don't know if anybody saw, but there is a torque bow back there, and now we got eyes on him. That's half the battle, just spotting the dude. Once you know he's there, it's not too tough to take him down, but it's these little stealth guys that you really got to watch out for. Sorry, I couldn't get that out. Got to do a little bit of warm. Fly, flee, flow, flum, fly, flee.
You're supposed to do that before the video. Why are you doing it in the middle of the video? Nobody wants to hear you doing your fee, fi, fo, flum.
Hey, keep telling me what I can and can't do, and who knows, I might end this video grinding your bones to make some bread. If we want to stick on the giant thing.
What giant thing?
No, not a giant thing, like, you know, like we're talking about giants.
I don't follow. You lost me.
Is this what gaslighting is? Is this? I keep reading this term. Did you just gaslight me?
Kill the swarm is the objective. That's I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, how else do I say it? We got to kill the swarm. Getting back to the game here. Using a big old meat bag as a cover. Pretty disgusting, and I can't see it being very good cover. If these aliens, I'm assuming these are alien innards that are littered everywhere. If they're built anything like a human, that's not going to be very good cover. Bullets are just going to cut right through that stuff.
I see what you're saying. On the other hand, a little bit of cover is better than nothing. I'll take someone's stomach lining in front of me if there's going to be bullets compared to, you know, just air.
Bullets do not do good against air. That is 100% true. And for just two guys, Cannonball is taking very long. Footage man is not on it today. Finally dispatches the last of them. And I think we gotta go down those steps there.
Actually, it's a ladder, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's a ladder. Look at this dude. He goes, I don't got time for this. My pension is off and running. I gotta get out of here to enjoy my retirement. Oh, and we got a big guy. Look at this dude, probably 8 feet tall, shooting ice. Remind me a lot of a frost dragon in Skyrim. And now he's got us on the ground, and this is not gonna be good. Oh! Popping heads. And to tell the complete story, popping our head. That was pretty cool, but, you know, unfortunate it had to happen to us. So now we know he's gonna pop out. He doesn't have the element of surprise anymore. Footage man, laying a trap. I like the call.
And it did go off. It didn't... It did a good amount, actually. Took maybe a quarter of his health. Just saying a lot. And what sucks is we're backed up here, Cannonball.
Backed up, and we got both the guys down. We're trying to pick them up. That was Footage Man's first revive of the playthrough, and he gets rewarded by getting flipped up in the air. Just ragdolled, coming at it again now. I think we missed the trap.
And look what he's doing here. He hasn't done this yet. This gun can actually fire grenades. I think it's a good idea to use that. And it clears them easily. Good job, Footage Man. Good adjustment.
Cryo cannon, a science instrument that has been repurposed as a weapon, with a cryogenic blast that rapidly slows enemies until frozen solid. I tell you what, I could have used one of these during my playing days. Blast my knees a little bit, blast my feet, maybe my hands. I've been in the turf a lot.
I heard Kobe was a big cryogenic guy, especially towards the end of his career. It's really catching on. It makes sense, you know. Back in the day, they're telling us a hotwire security panel. Oh, good. We get to punch in another code. As if it's not enough. Oh, no, we're going to watch McDonald's dig through some stuff. But, you know, back in the day, athletes used to take ice baths. You remember that?
How could I forget it? I lived through it. Even at the end of my career, we were still doing ice baths. Not a fun sensation. Let me tell you, I prefer a hot shower to a ice-cold bath. I think we're going to get action here, and we do.
It's going to be these little mutant guys. Some of them are shocky. Some of them have grenades. I guess the shocky ones have grenades on them. I don't want to nitpick too much, but it seems like this is the wrong weapon choice. Using the cryo cannon on these little dudes. I mean, you can literally just knife them and not waste any bullets. But, you know, my job is to commentate, not to be Footage Man. Despite knowing in my heart that I'd be a better Footage Man.
There's not much to argue. He's, you know, getting downed by these little melee guys. You can't play much worse than the way Footage Man has handled these first 15 minutes or so. He has not had it at all. It's a miracle that we only have 2 deaths.
He's got a good position here. He needs to just stay right here. It's kind of like a choke point in a way. And right as he gets the strategy, they stop coming in.
Good job picking up that cryo cannon again. It's only 26, whatever you'd call it, rounds. But it's something. Better than nothing.
Now we gotta plant a bomb. Finding a shock grenade there. Good call. You never use grenades enough.
There's some more compelling footage for you. Just standing in the reload circle.
We got snipers on deck, and it looks like fire to the left.
Yeah, look, we got to flank and kill the snipers. You get sniped. You can't carry that cryo cannon. That's not going to help you, Footage Man. Okay, switching guns. I think there's 3. I think I counted 3, Spider.
Some good shots there, and oh man, I can't imagine what it feels like to have a laser. You feel the laser on your head. It seems like it'd even be hot.
Yeah, feeling that red burn on your skin, knowing that your life is flashing before your eyes, or I should say seeing that your footage, man. What are you doing? Stop with the obsession with the cryo cannon is going to end up costing this playthrough. Makes it through, and I don't think you needed the cryo cannon to do this. Seems like it's on a timer system. But if he wants to waste these bullets, I'm not complaining, because I'm tired of watching this guy lug it around to the detriment of this series.
Wake up, America. Holy cow, he got hit with the butt of that rifle.
Yeah, but did you see what happened to him after? My man here, Keegan, said, "Go ahead, smack me in my bald head. I'm gonna blast you into a billion itty-bitty pieces." Was it worth it? I guess for the alien it might have been worth it. What's he supposed to do? Just open scope you with the sniper? It's possible. But, improbable at best.
Well, Alien really doesn't have a chance. When you really break it down, we can just reload at any time. It's super unfair for them. They pretty much, no matter what, die. If you really want to go deep on it, think about it that way, Cannonball.
Oh, no, I see what you're saying. You're saying, look, they're either going to kill you, or no.
Let me do it. Look, you're either going to kill them, right? You're going to get killed by the player.
Hit a shot, come on. Oh, there we go. You didn't do any better, so I'm going to try it one more time. Look, I'm the enemy, right? Either you come up, you kill me, and we run it again, or I kill you, and we run it again. Is that right?
I don't know. I wasn't listening, to be honest, but it seems like you have the gist of it. Coming up into an ice room here. And this dude looks like a floating Cantus to me. You're not going to change my mind on that. Does anyone remember the Cantuses?
Kind of a stupid question. Of course, everyone who's played Gears knows what a Cantus is. It's a staple character in the franchise. Ooh, Mac takes one to the face. Gives one right back and then saws him up. Revenge is a dish best served chainsawed. And that was just beautiful. I gotta give a shout out to the young man, the young Ronald McDonald, holding it down, the Irishman.
The Irishman Butcher, I think, should be his name moving forward, if we can remember that.
I like it. Good call. Good call. But yeah, I can see this. I could see this being a flying Cantus. It definitely has that little thing where when you hit it, it moves. That's the exact way that Cantus used to do it. It was definitely inspired, I gotta say.
Stop the presses. Stop the footage. Stop our whole way of life. Did you just admit that I'm right about something?
You're human. You're just like everybody else. You got your moments here and there. Nothing more than that.
Classic Leroy Cannonball. You get uncomfortable.
You make it uncomfortable. You're the one who's making it uncomfortable. Why can't you just... Oh, I'm getting frozen up in here. I keep getting wrapped up with you in the conversation. I'm supposed to be calling the game. I'm worried I'm only going to get half a check. Stop wrapping me up in your weird compliment. I don't even know what you're doing. Your self-esteem game. Raise it yourself. Because I got to call this game.
So frustrating that it moves after every shot.
So these things are... Why are they on and what do they do? Nice headshot, by the way. They just freeze stuff? It doesn't seem like a good thing for a functional ship to be doing. Then again, I haven't been paying much attention to the story. Probably explained why it's doing that.
He's getting up close here to him, big guy, and I don't like the move quite yet. You see the man behind with the Gatling gun behind the shield. I mean, he has a shield. What are you going to do?
He's probably just trying to get close up to get a better shot on this Cantus dude. This Cantus bot.
It's very frustrating watching footage, man. Plays so terribly. He goes down. Now froze. Oh, we're in a bad spot here. I don't know how we haven't froze to death. McDonald's grabs us. The Irishman Butcher. Surprised that wasn't a death.
So still out here, still trying to shoot this bot. It's got about 10% life left. Come on, there we go. Now he's open.
Yeah, he's open, and Footage Man doesn't want to land a shot. He probably hit 3 out of that whole clip. Throwing a grenade. At least that was a good throw, and this is smart. Get away from the big guy. Close range is not our friend at the moment. Put some distance between them.
Another good part of this strategy is let the AI do some stuff. I mean, he's focused on the AI. Now we can get some great shots off. He's popping both their ultimates. I like it. Oh, there we go. Well done. I gotta think that it could have been quicker, but it's done. Mulcher, mount this heavy weapon on cover using left trigger for greater accuracy. If it overheats, cool it down using right bumper. And oh, we don't even have a break here, Spider. We got Swarm coming in. These dang jellyfish leech things.
Yeah, well, we know what they're going to do. They're going to make their little leech tornado fire off at us. I guess Footage Man doesn't know what they're going to do. Get revived by Lonnie. That might be the first time.
She hasn't done much. I gotta side with you there. We got a Pouncer behind us, and we're down again for the 10th time this mission. And he got us.
So, another death. That brings the total to 3 for the video and 4 overall. I hope my numbers are correct.
Actually, not as many deaths as I thought we'd have. Obviously, we've had a lot this video, but to only have 4, I thought we were going to have that in the first video. I know who's doing the footage. We've talked about it a bunch. We're beating it into the ground at this point. But he's not a good player.
Shooting off his leg and kind of an explosion after that, too. I like it. Very gruesome, and that's one of the best things about this franchise is how gruesome it is. You want to go back to Ronald McDonald chopping that dude in half. I mean, who puts a chainsaw on a gun? It was just genius. It was genius to begin with. It's part of the reason this franchise has been going for so long. I just love every part of it. Except for how creepy it can be.
So slowly making our way through here. This ice room, finally done with it. And we got a big boy weapon up here. Another cryo cannon. Didn't do too well with it last time. Let's see if we, the winds of change have come in.
What is this? We're turning gold. Ultimate ability upgrades. You have found an ultimate ability upgrade. Each upgrade is a unique improvement. I guess I'm not going to be able to read that. So this, what does this do?
So this is for Keegan, obviously. Huddle up. Allies in resupply radius. Increase ammo regeneration rate. It's something. And I guess you can pick up these other ones throughout the game for everybody else. My question is, do we get to play as someone else if we beat it with Keegan? And before you answer that, why do we have to play as Keegan first?
I do wish that we could have played as the lady with Electro Blade. Is that the ability? Seems pretty cool. I would have liked that better.
Oh, good. Another door. At least it's open. Thought we were going to have to wait for that. Cross this bridge real quick. Uh-oh. Hippy dippy.
Of course there's a huge freaking guy down here. Get the grenade out quickly.
Yeah, it looks like we woke up this monster who was in the middle of a triple bypass surgery. I'm pretty sure they got to split your chest open like that to do surgery on your heart. It's disgusting. I was going to get something to eat. I was actually going to grab a snack, and then I see this crap. No thanks.
Popping open, it seems like you can do more damage if you wait for him to pop open. Just wait for that chest cavity to get hot and yellow. And it's spitting stuff out, too. But this goo, it's endless goo, Cannonball. These guys have goo for days. Goo for months, even.
And take this. Get some of this knife work. I'm done with these little mutants. I'm knifing them every time. If I was the one playing. I'll just stick my knife right. I'd bring probably 10 knives a mission. And just pop one in the head and leave it in there. So the other one's... Oh! I'm in the middle of my own ponderance. We get grabbed and one shot, basically. Now we know. Don't get close to that guy.
What else are you supposed to expect? This dude is a monster of epic proportions, and we're down again. We just got taken out by a mutant. What was that, our leg? That's disgusting.
You were just praising the game on how gory and just how wild it is, and now it's disgusting. You can't have it both ways.
I've already fell twice. It looks like his health is almost done here. Got, 15, 20% health left. If I could be precise. There we go, popping him open. He's shooting something at us. I don't know what that was. But it stops us from shooting him, so it's pretty effective.
Just keep pumping bullets, footage man. Just keep going. He's almost done. Yep. He's got a sliver. He's got the smallest amount of health possible. Just shoot him. There we go. He's turning into meatloaf. My appetite is officially back, actually. That looked kind of delicious. Looked like a nice little... My mother makes a beautiful meatloaf. Looks a lot like that. I think I gotta call her and ask her and make sure she's not making her famous meatloaf out of alien body parts.
Seems like we're coming to the climax of the mission, and it wouldn't be the climax if we didn't have to punch in this Don code again. Note to production, cut this junk out next time. Why are we watching them do the same little cinematic 10 times in the video? This is stupid. Editing team, earn your check next time. Come on.
Classic flip-flopping spider. We start the video, you telling me to not do that, and then you go off on an even worse rant than me. I was just kind of chilling in my rant. I wasn't all that fired up about it like you, and now, you really just made yourself look like a fool.
The way things are going, this will all be for nothing.
So, Lonnie,
We almost there?
Not even close.
We made it this far. We'll find another way down.
goddamn cog. Just can't admit defeat, can you?
I'm done taking from you, boy.
To hell with the objective.
The hell you doing?
Making it count, brother.
Move!
We got the whole team doing the run like this is the run I do after I eat Jack in the Box. This is the run at the toilet. Inevitably, an hour later after having those, what is even in those tacos, but I can't resist them.
Really gross, Cannonball, but not as gross as these guys just melting in front of us. My question is, why are they melting but we're okay? Is it a human popping a button here? All right.
Oh, it's not over. Oh, wait, you thought it was over? We got a long way out. Maybe not. That covered a lot of ground very quickly. Pretty smart. I don't think, you give me 100,000 years, I would have never thought to do that. I would have been dying in this gas, in this onion gas.
Can we please stop with the gas and the diarrhea talk? I'm holding back puke. I swallowed it a little bit earlier when you're talking about your Jack-in-the-Box fiascos.
Just keep running. I love the objective, too. Get the H out. I also like when they have objectives that say, like, survive. It's like just one thing. That's basically, when times were caveman times, people wake up, that was it. Nowadays, you go, I want to get 1 million followers on so-and-so. I want to make X amount of dollars. It was just survive back in the day.
We don't have much choice here, Sanctum.
Well, I think that's a great place to stop, a great note to end on. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you soon over on Chapter 3 of this Gears of War HiveBusters playthrough. Go ahead, Cannonball.
We out.